Hello guys, welcome to my channel, TechnicalTrader832, and so we're gonna get started with a live stream and see what kind of coins and see the market conditions for Bitcoin and other uh, favorite coins. Okay, let me just quickly type the message in the chat box and we can get started. And as soon as people start joining the stream, we can go ahead and go through your favorite coin. Okay, we can do analysis, do some in-depth, have some conversations with your favorite coin. Okay, so let me go ahead and type the message in. Hey guys, so now let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Okay, so we have this pattern that it's making, kind of a weird pattern, but let's quickly take a look on what it's up to. Okay, so we can see, I mean, it fell, to these levels at 33, and then it had a little bit of a smooth pickup or a relief rally, I can call this, because you can see even in the past when the conditions are in a downwards movement, it has these retracement back to the upside. Okay, you can see right over here these retracements back to the upside. Then it finds some support at the support levels, and then again we have these upwards rally for maybe this top over here, and you can see it was unable to break it, so it made this M kind of pattern. Okay, as soon as it broke to the downside, we can see that it had a technical target to the downside, and let's see if it reached there. You can see yes, it did reach there, and once again when the rally happened towards the downside, it created this pattern over here. What is this pattern? I mean, if you go to the lower time frames, maybe the 4-hourly time frame, you can build a case where this was a right over here. It was a head and shoulder pattern, the bearish head and shoulder pattern. Okay, and then it had a technical target to the downside, but you could also see it made this kind of pattern where it was having this kind of rally of a rising channel, but then it broke to the downside as soon as it broke this resistance level, support level. Okay, now it has gone quite a bit deep into this support level. What is that support level? Let's see. Okay, the support level is sitting at 35,000 because you can see the price went down, but it came back up and found some support over here. Okay, now it is creating another one of these. Look at this. Uh, if you take this as a support, okay, because it is making lower highs at the moment, okay, but the main resistance you're gonna see is right over here. Okay, this is the main resistance. Okay, and you can see clearly now it's making this kind of pattern, a rising wedge. Okay, rising wedges are bearish patterns. So it might just, come here, go up, come here, go up like that, and then eventually come down, break this level unless it can break this resistance and invalidate this pattern over here. Okay, but now if you look at this pattern, you can see that I told you in my previous videos in my live stream, it was making this beautiful inverse head and shoulder pattern. It's a very ugly inverse head and shoulder, but this pattern had a technical target to the upside. Okay, if it would have broken this support, okay, I mean resistance. So it was supposed to break the resistance, but it never did. Okay, it came out of it, but you know that the Fed came in and said they were going to spike the interest rates uh, till March or on March. Okay, and that ended up in a pullback. Okay, now even if you build a case that this is the technical target, so I think this is what this pattern is trying to do. It's trying to go up in this kind of formation or like that, okay, till we get there. But it's not necessary we get there because the momentum has shifted to the downside at the moment, okay? So because it is making this bearish pattern as well, if you go to the hourly time frame, you can see that it's making this pattern at the moment, okay? Where this is the resistance and it's just coming up. If it breaks this resistance, it will, try to come over here to this high right over here. Okay, and then this is gonna be the resistance right over here somewhere. Okay, right over there. And then it will try to break this and try to get to this level because it has quite a bit of a resistance, okay? These over here. So if you can get through these levels, yeah, the price can go up and touch over here, okay? 41,000. But you have to, let me just stamp it. You have to get over this. Then you have to get over this over here. And then you have to get over wherever the price comes over here, okay? 40,000, wherever that can be. This you break all these three levels, then yep, close a 4 hourly or daily candle above this, then maybe the momentum can shift to the upside and we can battle these areas. Okay, so there are a lot of resistances at this level, so just watch out for them. Okay, I see that not a lot of people have joined this stream, so let's wait a little bit more. If some people can start joining in, we can quickly, go through these, I mean, your favorite coins. Let's see what sand is doing. Okay, so sand has been in a upwards rally. We just take all these lines off right now. Okay, you can see that sand is trying to come and touch this level. Okay, what is this level? Let's see. Right over here, $3.83, this level. Okay, so but this is a bearish pattern overall. Okay, let me show you. Making exactly it's making lower highs, but look at this, it's getting rejected at this resistance line. Okay, even if you take this off, you can build a case in the hourly actually that it is having resistance right from there. Okay, you could pull it all the way back. Okay, and look, you could call this a channel, but it needs to get past this level. If you get past this level, yeah, then we can say that it has some momentum towards the upside. But that time will tell. At the moment, it is getting uh, going in this fashion, okay? Because you can see when the momentum is towards the downside, this is a bullish pattern, okay? And then you eventually break to the upside, come down, up. Again, you made that pattern up. But see, this is a complete opposite. You could also consider this as a bull flag, I mean bearish flag, okay? Where is gonna go and break towards the downside, okay? So keep a lot of day traders might trade this pattern because they exactly know the target is going to be right over there. Okay, so it's a good opportunity for short trades. Okay, at the moment, if we have any viewers that has joined the stream, then it's going to be amazing, and we can quickly cover your favorite coin. If you are sitting in the chat room, let me know, and I can go over your favorite coin. Looks like nobody is actually uh, currently at the chat box. That's weird. Let me know, guys, if you want me to cover, something. I will just come back later because I see there are no viewers in the chat, and maybe it is the weekend, so people usually. Oh, okay, we do have one IRC. Yeah, I don't see anyone in the. Okay, you just joined, so let's see. Welcome to the room, Mr. Spirit Father. Uh, IRC. IRC. Looks like IRC is not coming up. Is it a cryptocurrency, or can you just type the full name of this coin, please? Because overall it's not coming up. And is it a token that you purchase on Uniswap or oh, LRC. Sorry. Of course, loop ring. Okay. Yeah, so this is the pattern. I mean, it's a very beautiful coin actually. I like the whole momentum. It goes up and down, and this was my personal analyzing that I did for this coin. That's why you see a lot of drawings. But you can see LRC. This is the support level, okay? And you can see LRC token comes up, bounces from this support line. Okay, so if you see LRC token come to this support line, that's an indication this coin is about to have a lot of accumulation done in those levels. Okay, and if you wanna look at this. Okay, we can draw a line right over here. Okay, you can see that it had this support levels over here. Okay, like right over here and right over here, okay? You can see as soon as it broke down, now it's trying to come back up to that level, but it's having a hard time, okay? So that's why you see this kind of candle, look, this kind of candle, and the price action is right over there. So this was a good support. If we just pull it a little bit below as well, but I think this was the level it was supposed to be in. But if you see it come down, this is a very strong support level for loop ring, okay? And if you go to the lower time frames, look, to understand where the coin is going at the moment, it made this beautiful double bottom. Okay, look at this double bottom, made lower highs. Okay, that's why you see this big rally to the upside, and there was a technical target right over here. Okay, to the upside. This was the technical target to this high actually, but it never got there because you know that the Fed came out with that bad news. Okay, so that's why it had this little bit of a pullback. If you look at this, if you look at this price action now, and if you go to the lower time frames, even lower time frames, okay, it's actually making some good patterns. Okay, I mean the candles are kind of in a animation kind of you know, but if you look at this right over here actually, you can see that make this as your support. Okay, it is trying to make this bullish inverse head and shoulder pattern. Okay, where the coin is doing this. Okay, it's coming down. If it breaks this level, whoops, if it breaks this level, this support, then it can come all the way down, and if it finds support right over here, then you can consider that as a W bottom. Okay, like that. Okay, this W bottom, and might come up. But if it holds this level, then it's making that inverse head and shoulder pattern. Look. Okay, and this is the neckline. Okay, as soon as it breaks this level and closes either a 4-hourly candle, okay? Because you can go in the 4-hourly, you can see how much rejection points you got from here, okay? So if you close a 4-hourly candle above this line, then expect, and we can go back, you can expect a price target to the upside right over here, and you can see it's right at this bottom of this price action that took place over here, okay? Right over there, okay? And even if it doesn't get all the way up there, okay, this can be the price target. Okay, whichever. I mean, there are two price targets because even if this didn't happen, okay, it depends on the momentum actually. How much volume are you gonna get? Because at the moment you can see volume has just, there's no volume at all. Look at this kind of volume and look volume over here, no volume, okay? So whichever one comes, people will start selling their coin because they know that the market condition is kind of weak at the moment, okay? Because you can see this area over here, okay? It's been making these kind of patterns, look. Higher lows. So these higher low patterns are, this is a very important area to break. Look at this, okay? So much resistance, resistance, resistance. So if you break this, it's a very significant area to break, and you're gonna have, you know, like momentum to the upside. Because even if I take this off right now, look at this. Let me show you. Right over here, maybe. Yeah, we could make a case, or right over here actually, okay? So you can see it's in this kind of formation. Well, this is a bullish pattern, okay? Because it's a falling wedge right over here, okay? This is considered as a falling wedge. So if you come here, hit your head, so if you get rejected right over here, you can either fall here or a little bit below to these levels, okay? So keep an eye on this. This is a bullish pattern. I guess LRC is waiting on a decision from Bitcoin to be made. Okay, once that decision comes in, maybe it can just break and go to. Sorry, my mic just went off. So decision to be made once Bitcoin moves towards the upside, like 38, 39. A breakout will come in this fashion. Okay. So yeah, this is it for LRC at the moment. Very good coin actually. I've been following this coin because I saw this jump that it takes, you know, like it has these enormous jumps. Look at this, 1000% from here till here, then it's coming down. Uh, even that's why, some tokens just jump so quickly, like this over here, right? This gains were like about 600% at least. So if it comes here, that's a good accumulation zone, okay? But look at it in the weekly time frame because this is how it's working out, okay? I'll draw another line so it's a little bit clear for you. Look at this, okay? This is your resistance area in the a larger time frame. So you could build a fact, it's just doing this in this pattern. If it comes here, if it breaks this area, then yeah, Bitcoin has crashed, okay? But if it holds this area, I think loop ring is one coin that goes up first amongst all the altcoins, which I have noticed, okay? So keep an eye on this coin. It's a great coin. If you wanna type what a loop ring utility is in the chat box, that would be great. So other people can also start noticing this coin. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Father. And what do you think about tonic? Let's cover tonic. TONIC. Is there a ticker? Is there a symbol for tonic? Because it's not coming up. Let's see. Nope, it's not there. If you want to type the symbol in, that would be great. Or I can just search the symbol really quick. Oh, that is the symbol, but it's not coming in. Let's see what exchanges this coin is. Okay, it's on crypto.com. Wow, that's weird. It's not coming up. TONIC. Tectonic. Tech. T-O-N-I. Sorry, bro. The symbol is not on TradingView. But overall, let me just look at it so I can tell you something about. Uh, is this like a crypto.com token? Looks like it is. Or a governance token, something like that. But it's not come. That's odd. No worries. Okay, no problem. But yeah, I think once it has gets more attention, TradingView might list it. Okay. Hopefully you got the analysis for the. Okay. If you guys have any other requests for your coins, we can quickly go over it so you have a better understanding of what's going on with these altcoins or Bitcoin, whichever you like. Even Ethereum we can cover. But just type it in the chat box so we can quickly cover those. Oh, for all the new viewers who are joining in, just type your um, favorite coin. Till then, I can go over some coins. Let's go over Ethereum. It's been a while. No problem, Mr. Spirit Father. Thank you. And let's take off these drawings. Wrong one. Hide the drawings. Okay, so you see this Ethereum chart, okay, because Ethereum is one of the main cryptocurrencies after Bitcoin, okay, and everybody wants Ethereum to win, okay. So you can see we have this kind of pattern over here, okay, where we have this support level. Now you can clearly see what Ethereum is doing, okay, at the moment. It has this support where you can see one, two, three support. Three times it has held this support and then went towards the upside. You can build a fact here. Look, if it comes down, it might have another go. Now, if you look at Ethereum, okay, uh, I can tell you something that probably the bull run is not over. Okay, the reason I say that is because Ethereum can give us this signal. Okay, the reason I say that, this is a left shoulder, this is the head, and this can potential right shoulder. Okay, look at this. Okay, now I'm not saying this can happen, the right shoulder. It can certainly break this support and go towards the downside. But if Ethereum is trying to produce this pattern, okay, then we can have another run towards the upside, back to where the shoulder lies. Because if you look at this, let me show you, right over here. Okay, this can be considered as the left shoulder, this can be considered as the head, and then potential right shoulder. Okay, potential. Now, where this can be the neckline right over here, okay, and we can have a right over there. That's the resistance. So if Ethereum can come down, if it comes down, I'm not saying it will, if it comes down, then and holds this level, then we know that Bitcoin has a run to go towards the upside as well. Okay, and if Ethereum breaks this resistance, then you are looking at another run up like that. Okay, like something like this. I'm not saying it's going to go to 40,000. One day it will, but this can be a huge indication towards that. Okay, because let me show you one more thing. Look, right over here. Okay, where not over here exactly, right over here. Yeah, right there. This and this, I think it's pretty similar because you can see this head, right shoulder. Okay, so as soon as, and we had this resistance over here. Okay, as soon as, let me just take this off and draw it a little bit neatly for you, for my new viewers. Look, it's a very ugly bearish. This is a bearish pattern. Okay, this is a bearish pattern, and now a lot of people who were here, or sorry, who were here, they probably thought if it breaks the neckline, it's going down. So what happened? Okay, you see this VIX? This is a fake out. Okay, so a lot of people who were leverage traders, okay, they probably got liquidated. And trust me, this is a scary thing. That's why, whenever it comes to cryptocurrencies, leverage trading is good, but spot trading is the way to go. Okay, because a lot of leverage traders probably got liquidated and then it wicked up and went towards the upside. Okay, and you can clearly see as soon as we broke this left shoulder, I'm sorry, as soon as we broke the left shoulder, yeah, the right shoulder came down and then it came back up and broke it. Okay, so this is the tricky part, to analyze this, or even like champion traders, okay, where the price comes down and then it goes right back up. So this is considered as a fake out. And once you break this resistance, which is coming from the left shoulder, you will come back retest. This is the retest, confirmation of the breakout. So this pattern got invalidated because it didn't break to the downside. If it would have closed the weekly candle below this level, then yeah, this pattern could have been what's it called? Could have been valid, okay? But it didn't do that. So let me quickly show you what it's doing at the moment. Now let me take these drawings off. So it got confirmation and then it went towards the upside, okay? Now look at this. It's doing exactly that, okay? Maybe in a much neater way, like neat, cleaner way. And if it comes down, okay, and breaks this level, it comes a little bit below, but comes right back up. Okay, so that scenario is possible because it's making the same kind of pattern again. Bearish head and shoulder, expecting it to go down, but anything can happen. It can actually break this resistance line and go towards the upside. So very challenging, like this one over here. I'll show you another one, okay? Just for the look at this. Okay, so we had this pattern in play. Look at this, okay? Right over here, this, right up, a little bit below. Okay, look at this. So you have this bearish patterns, bearish patterns, bearish patterns, okay? So now if you can spot these patterns, I mean, look at this, that's the resistance. As soon as it broke down, and look, it closed a little bit below actually. It closed a weekly candle below this neckline. Okay, we can pull it a little. The price went towards the downside. Okay, and they do have technical targets towards the downside. Let's see if it met it. Okay, so right over there was the breakout, and you can see it came right over here. It went a little bit below, but obviously it came right back up, and this is the technical target to the downside. Okay, now if this would have broken towards the downside, right from right over here, okay, it would have came down to $34 from 150 something dollars, but it broke to the top side. Okay, and whenever it breaks to the top side, you measure it from the support level, and you can see right over there, it met that target, came down, support was found, went up. Okay, so it met that target. Now if this is the head, okay, if this is the head, this is what analyzing is all about. You try to predict, if it can do something like that. Okay, if this is the head and if it comes and breaks the neckline, where is it gonna go? You can see it's coming to these levels. Okay, these levels over here. And even if we take our Fibonacci and we kind of like judge it, right over there is the neckline. You can see exactly it's coming to the 2 level, okay, which sits at 608. I'm not saying this will happen because I think it's impossible. Well, you never know. It's just hard to believe it can go to $608, okay? So because the chain is such a the Ethereum chain is such a huge chain now, it has gas fees, NFTs, so much is going on with Ethereum, especially the ERC20 token, that it's hard to believe it can do this, okay? Now let's take this off. What if it breaks to the upside, okay? If it breaks to the upside, and let's say this candle is gonna come here, then it's gonna break this resistance as well, okay? And come over here. Exactly what happened here. Okay, and make this into support, okay, and then move towards the upside. So there are a lot of scenarios, but I think it can certainly do something magical once it comes to this support level, or take this off, take this off, and take this off now. You can also do something like this. Okay, if you find support here, let's say it's not coming down further, okay? Then this is what's gonna happen. It can create this rising wedge. Okay, excuse me. So it can do something like this within this pattern if it doesn't broke this support. Okay, like this till it decides to break this resistance. So there are two scenarios what I think can happen. One is this rising uh, wedge or channel. Other is the bearish head and shoulder pattern, and if it breaks this neckline. So keep this in mind because Ethereum is going to lead the way to a lot of altcoins like VECHAIN, all the coins that comes in the ERC20 chain. Okay, uh, Link and all of them basically. You know, so keep this in your uh, you know um, like trading analysis because I think this can also tell you what Bitcoin will do. Because if it's going to bounce from here, then you know that Bitcoin, look at this, then Bitcoin is going to do something similar. Because Bitcoin and Ethereum, look at this. Okay, let's take this off. Because Bitcoin and Ethereum are going in the same fashion. Okay, where this is the resistance, this is the support actually. Okay, the main support is sitting at, oops, main support is sitting at about right over there. Okay, and if Bitcoin breaks this, then obviously you're coming down. But look at this now. Left shoulder, right shoulder, and then this shoulder. But if you say, no, this is not a bearish head and shoulder, it's a double top. Okay, great, it's a double top. Let's consider this as a M pattern, okay, or a bearish double top. Then you can also have this support where it can come up like that. Then then you have these double bottom from the downside makes a W bottom, okay, bullish W bottom from the bottom. So either or, if you take this as a bearish head and shoulder or uh, M bottom, W bottom, they will all have a price target if it comes here. At the moment it's not because it's holding this level strong, and the reason is we had a lot of trading price action that went on over here. Okay, so if it goes to the upside, let's do it like that. Okay, comes down, holds this level. Okay, then comes over here. So you can see Bitcoin come to 62,000 once again if this level gets held. Let's say it's not gonna come here. Okay, let's say we are overall. Okay, let's say we are overall bullish. Okay, then what I showed you for Ethereum, that can happen with Bitcoin as well. This over here. Rising channel. Look at this. Then it can certainly do something like this. In this fashion. Okay? But if it, because we know that cryptocurrencies went down because of the Fed interest rates. Okay, that's one main reason. You saw the stock market take a beat, cryptocurrencies took a beating as well. Okay, uh, so I mean, a lot of good stocks went down, and so did Bitcoin. It's been going down since what, 2 weeks now, 3 weeks. So that's what happened with the cryptocurrency market. And again, like over here, I showed you in my previous live streams that we had this bullish pattern over here, and it had a technical target to the upside. Okay, and you can see that as soon as we broke out, we reached the technical target right over here, and now this technical target becomes a support. That's why you have this support right over here. Okay, so a lot of good, interesting patterns are playing out for Bitcoin. Now let me show you another chart for Bitcoin. Um, this chart, yeah. And you can see with this chart, okay, let me take these off. Okay, it's the same chart, I mean same thing, but in the monthly time frame. Look, it's the same damn chart. Okay, same pattern, same everything, but we are looking at in the monthly time frame. So you can see Bitcoin's movement up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so you can see Bitcoin had this enormous movements to the upside. Okay, and slowly they started getting smaller. Okay, so this is kind of not a good sign. Okay, I'm being very frank with you, but you never know. Everything can change all of a sudden, and then we have this support line. Now, when you put the support line on the chart, you can clearly see some some relief that comes in, you know. The reason I say that is because you can see it goes up, comes here bounce, goes up, comes here bounce, goes up, comes here bounce, broke out. The reason it does this, if you look at this, okay, look at this, what it did here. Okay, it had this ascending triangle formation. Okay, then it broke to the upside. Now it made this pattern and it came to this support line. Okay, we can build kind of like a same scenario right over here where it made this falling channel, and as soon as it broke out, it never broke this support line. Okay, let's see where the EMAs are. So you can see 55 moving average was always here to help this price at this support level. Okay, right over here, right over here. 20 was here, but 55 is right on the support line. Okay, now if you look at this case over here, it's coming right at the support line. Okay, now it can consolidate, do whatever it can, but it's trying to come to this support line. Now if you take your trend lines, just draw this right over here. Okay, and then draw it right like this where it is at the moment. Okay, you can see that it is creating something like a bull flag kind of pattern at the moment. Okay, so if it comes here, whatever it does, we can build a fact this can be considered as a bull flag if it plays in this kind of pattern like this. Boom, 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 and then break out to the upside. Okay, it's coming very close to the this support. Okay, so expect something to happen, but if it breaks this support line, which I think is very important for Bitcoin, look at this. Now look at this. Okay, if it breaks this support line, then you know Bitcoin can have a reversal in place where it can come down, have somewhat of a pullback, not to 15,000s, but it can surely have some correction that can take place. Okay, but this support level is a very significant support level for Bitcoin. Okay, you can see it in this chart, and it's not me saying it, is what this candles are trying to portray. But overall, this is it for Bitcoin, and hopefully this brought you some information. And knowledge about what's going on with Ethereum and Bitcoin. They're gonna lead the way for other altcoins, and hopefully we hold this support, and then movement comes towards the upside. Because I can show you one more thing. You break this. Let's say this is the flag, okay, and uh, this is the this is the pole. That's the flag, and then you can see Bitcoin. If it breaks out, you can just judge this move by placing the flag over here. It's $150,000. Okay, so if it breaks this, closes a monthly candle above this, that's your indication. We are going towards 150,000, and you will see Bitcoin all over the news. Either or. Breaks this resistance at 60, uh, breaks resistance at right over here. Okay, closes a monthly candle above this range. Now I'm not completely exact. Okay, this is just analyzing. 61, about 62,000. You close a monthly candle above this, trust me, fireworks will come. Okay, you break this support line. You can have fake outs like you did here. Okay, and somewhat over here. Okay, no, I think this is the main one. You can have fake outs, but unless it doesn't close, you cannot make assume anything. Okay, so yeah, this is it for Bitcoin. So if we have any coin you want me to cover, guys, let me know. We can cover your favorite coin quickly. I see we do have few people joining the stream. If you want me to cover your coin, let me know. I can cover it really quickly. Literally takes like 5 minutes. Okay. And if you haven't hit the like button, kindly hit the like button. It's gonna help the stream grow, and YouTube is gonna like me for whatever reason, their algorithm and stuff, you know. Okay, I guess we don't have any requesters, so let's call it a night, and hopefully we can continue maybe tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow or day after. But I'm gonna be covering some new coins, like XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin in my videos. Okay, so I'm gonna be posting some new coins for my videos. But thank you so much, guys, for joining, and hopefully, uh, market starts to pick up and works in this manner, where Bitcoin reaches the 150,000 mark, then you will see a lot of good things happen for other coins as well. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have a good day.